All right. My stream is. I need to fix my stream. Gotta fix the black bars on my stream. Yeah, I see you, Big Daddy. Yeah, even Sybil is up 5%. Palantir is up 3%. I assume. Yeah, ONDS is up 4%. I'm assuming stocks like that are gonna be up a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna run. The rest of the market looks like it's ready to dump Big Daddy. So wait, is my mic muted? Let me check. I always forget to check. No, no, no. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. But I should move the OBS to my other screen. Let me move that to my other screen. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I was like, you know what? Let's do one. Why not? I don't expect much. It's way up in pre. I don't see way up. What are you talking about? It's only up 4%. It was up to 1070, but it came down. We'll see. Today I'm probably just gonna sit back. I don't, unless you bought gold. If you bought gold, then you're fine. But did it have news today? Let me see. Partnership. It's got a partnership. It might run today. We'll see. But with a day like today, usually when war happens or whatever you want to call it, right now in my Discord, we got two Discord members going back and forth. Oh no, no, we are at war. No, Congress has not declared it so we're not at war, and so they're just going back and forth, arguing about whether it's a war or not. So yeah, technically speaking, when we are at war of any kind, we drop temporarily and then we rally. So, um, I mean, I have some short positions via the covered calls anyways, so I'm gonna make some money today. Just literally off the bat, I'm gonna close my covered calls positions to take some, make a quick hundred, and then I'll probably do it again. Might as well. Uh, yeah, I'd say keep an eye on Ondas for sure. Pretty much defense plays is what I would expect to surge. As someone just said, Soundhound is down. Sir, everything is down. What are you talking about? What did you think Soundhound was so special it wasn't going to go down? Of course it's going to go down. Everything is down right now. Everything's taking a hit. Everything's taking a hit. UMAC, Bitcoin is what's concerning to me. If we don't hold 60K, we're going down to 50. Let me go to my big watch list. You know what I really want? In Nvidia leaps. Netflix is it's starting to pump for some reason. I do have shares there, but still far off from my average. Is it just defense stocks that are getting love? Let me see. Uh, Quantum stocks are probably down quite a bit. Man, it's weird to see Sybil up 5.88% in pre-market. I know that one's in the Department of Defense, but I would be surprised if it moved. I mean, everything on my list right now is red. I don't even red, 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 red everywhere. This is a big watch list. I'm scrolling down and I'm like, is this gonna end or what? Yeah, I see ARCAD is in the green. It's up 8%. Crashing. Palantir looks good. Palantir leaps. Yeah, I'm looking at Nvidia leaps cause as well because they're both real cheap. Nvidia just tanked for no reason on earnings, which is awesome. Opportunity to buy leaps on that. What is the E Mini doing? Oh, the E Mini looks terrible. If anything, we might get a buy opportunity at the 200 moving average here. But what does SPY look like? Didn't SPY look like garbage last week too? See, the problem here is all the selling pressure. We'd be fighting selling pressure if the market continues to tank here. It's only down. Oh, it's down. Oh, it's down $7. Okay, down to 678. Whoa. Yeah, we're at a big support level right now for SPY. SPY has to hold here. The only concern is this divergence here. This divergence usually means we're gonna tank. So, which is why I'm being extra cautious here. Because if SPY tanks, when you got the top 500 companies tanking it, that's not a good sign. Probably means Bitcoin goes to 50K, 45 to 50K, and then we get a bounce, is what I would expect. Market's about to open now. Let's see what let's see what the market's gonna bring. This is gonna be, again, I'm probably gonna sit on hands here unless I see something interesting. But let me see. Let me scroll up. Yeah, buyers really have to show up for Bitcoin and hold it up here at 60s. Yeah, this has been a crazy weekend. Over the weekend, everyone in the Discord was we were just talking like, oh man, how is this gonna go? Are we gonna go down up on Monday? What's happening? I know gold isn't gold up. I know gold went up quite a bit. All right, here we go. Market open. Let's see what's green. I need to see what's green. Okay, RCAT and ONDS looking ready to move. Let me go to 3-minute time frame. Oh wow, yeah, it's booming. It's booming, but let's see if it's not a fake out. Oh yeah, Ondas is getting an RCAT. I wonder if no, I was gonna say I wonder if BBAI is moving, but I doubt it. Gold is up. So hey, look, even Netflix is green. At least my Netflix is green. That's so funny to see Netflix in the green. Meanwhile, everything else is either sideways or down. Wow, my watch list is mainly just gold and a little Netflix and uh mainly these Wow, look at Palantir go. What did I tell you guys? I was telling you buy those leaps down there at 130. Oh, it's so volatile. Let me look at Palantir because those Palantir leaps right now, they are printing, especially because it's moving up so fast. That's what people forget. When you move up fast like this, yeah. If you've been following the channel, I've been telling you guys leaps, Palantir leaps. This thing dropped from 200 all the way down here to 130. I thought it was gonna go to 100, so I was very much focused on Palantir. But I'm not gonna sell my Palantir leaps. That's just not gonna happen. I hope it comes down to 100. That would be a great opportunity to average down. But yeah, look at that. Look at Palantir faking us out. Hey, we're going to the moon. And then it just completely comes down. Um, Arcad is the one running. Oh. So that's pretty much it on my watch list. UMAC, is that running? You said UMAC. Let me check UMAC. Why is UMAC not on my watch list? Is there a reason it's not on my watch list? No, this thing holds up at the purple line. Yeah, that one was a buy down here. Okay. Hatos. Yeah, look at that. Right at the purple line too. Touched the purple line and bounced. I was watching Kratos, but I need to do my due diligence on Kratos before I start buying, because I wanted to buy leaps down here too. Like this is a very great support level, and I'm even tempted to buy right now leaps on it, but I don't know anything about the company. I like doing research on the company before, jumping in. Buyers showing up for Bitcoin right now. Again, that's the most important thing. And I said this, if you guys saw my newsletter on Patreon, because I put up a newsletter every week. If you saw my newsletter on Patreon, I said like this is a big today we're being the Bitcoin is being asked a big question. Are you going to hold up here at 60s? Because if it does, I think the bottom is in. I think the bottom is in at that point. That would be my marker. I mean, while we're at it, let me see. Yeah, Palantir leaps. Oh, those Palantir leaps are going to print right now. Look at that. If it breaks above 145 today, I mean, it'll go back to the 200 moving average. That's 160. I mean, I might just buy one more leap. I'll average up, I guess. I don't care. It doesn't matter. This thing is so far from the 200 moving average. It's actually pretty silly how far it is. Let me get my phone. I forgot to get my phone so I can. Oh, no, no, no. I have my other laptop here so I can punch in the order. Actually, no, I can punch in the order for my pound. I'm going to average up on the Palantir leaps. That's the play. Uh, the hell? Yeah, I'll average up on the Palantir leaps. That's fine by me. I just need to log in. If I buy Palantir leaps, I need to see the 145 breakout though. Because then that would be bullish. That would be a breakout, a bullish breakout. Because that's a big level. Yeah, you can see right here, 145. If we break above that, it's just gonna be a money printer. Because that means we broke above 145. The next level after that is gonna be like 150, and then 160, and then 160 would be the 200 moving average. Which, if you zoom out on the chart, every time we've come down to this white line, it's always been opportunity. It's always been opportunity. It's rare that it even comes under the white line. The one time it went under the white line was the last time it went under the white line was way back in July 14, 2021. So just to give you some perspective, it's been 5 years. About 5 years was the last time Palantir went under this white line, the 200 moving average. I don't even need the purple line here. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. It just holds up so well. So this huge dump it's just opportunity. Unless you're scared, I guess. That would be the only reason I can think of. Like, oh no, I'm shaking. Let me check something real quick. I think I could buy back my covered calls here for a profit. Let me look at my trade price, 1.52, 1.52. No, 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 no. I can't buy back covered calls. My bad. I think at this point I'll just let my covered calls and my sold puts, because I have sold puts on Riot at 14 and yeah, at 14 and 13.5. So I'm just gonna let those expire. They expire in 4 days. I'll keep all the premium at that point. So I'm gonna buy SoFi and I'm gonna pull up the Palantir Leaps chain. Again, we need this big breakout here. If we get that breakout above 145, I'm buying the Leap. That's what I'm watching for. Ondas is still going. ONDS is the one right now showing more strength. Yeah, buyers really love ONDS is what I'm noticing. You can see right now, like Red Cat is showing a red candle. Meanwhile, ONDS it's still trying to climb higher. UMAC is trying as well, but Ondas has had no red candles. It's just going up here on the 3-minute time frame. Although these candles are getting smaller, going into a resistance, I assume. So it should pull back. It would make sense. Let me check the 1 hour for shorter time frame resistance. Yeah, we're at a big resistance level. 1150 it has to break 1150 to go higher. If it breaks 1150, it can go to 13. That's crazy. 3-minute time frame. So we're looking for the breakout here, but it's a big resistance level, so it should pull back. And then at that point, maybe buy the dip for a flip is what I would look for. Let me buy my 10 shares of SoFi real quick. I got 2 monitors that I'm working with. SoFi. Morning Shade. Shout out to Tony V. Yeah, ONDS is ripping. ONDS is getting a lot of love compared to the other ones in terms of buyer strength. That's interesting to note. That's good information for me to know in the future. Whoa, market just opened up 10%. Morning Shades 12% now. Man, I paused my dollar cost average in buying APLD. We go into 14. We go to 14 if we break this level here, 1150s. If we break this, we can go. But I think it should pull back here, and then it will give us a dip buying opportunity. If it doesn't give a dip buying opportunity, again, this is probably a sign of strength. Let me look at Palantir. Palantir, I need Palantir to break 145. It just tried, but man, that thing is volatile. That thing is volatile. Can't even. All right, I'm gonna buy my usual 10 shares of SoFi here. Dollar cost averaging, no big deal. All right, bought my 10 shares of SoFi here at 17.59. Yeah, I mean, the people who chased ONDS right now at 1150s, they chased at the resistance level. So we should get a dip here. We should get a dip. Red Wire, Kratos, Arquette. ONDS is really the one that looks best. I think the breakout play above 1150 with a stop loss at whatever low it finds right now. Right now, it should find a low somewhere. That would be a good bet. That's what I'm gonna do at least if it plays out. So stop at the low and 100 shares of 200, 300, and look for the flip. But it needs that 1150 breakout. It's got some resistance there. Let me look at Palantir again. Same thing. I mean, Palantir and Ondas are kind of moving the same. So I'm looking for a Palantir Leap. If we get the breakout, we should get a breakout. If there's this much interest, from buyers in this stock, then we should see recovery here, right? That makes sense. We should see a breakout and go higher. We should not see it falter in terms of momentum right here. I'm pulling up the options chain for Palantir right now. Probably going to buy one more leap. I'm okay with averaging up. But once we're above the 200 moving average, then I'm not going to average up anymore. Man, those 2028 leaps are $6 grand a piece with a pretty wide. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's got a wide. Let me see if I can get filled at the mid. I don't want to get filled at the ask. All right, I got my limit order ready for Palantir leaps. If we get the breakout, let me look at Palantir again. ONDS trying for the breakout here. Kind of looks like a bull flag ready to go. It created a low right now at. Yeah, if you're betting on the breakout, you would buy right now. Let me get my. I'm up 10%. Should I sell? Hell no. Hell no. It should continue here. It wants to break at above 1150. I'm about to jump in with a stop loss here at the low of that previous candle. So if I buy right now, I'd probably get filled at 1150s and the stop loss at 1123. That's what I'm looking at right now, but I need it to break out. It looks like it's going to break out, but we'll see. Smaller time frame patterns tend to be weaker compared to higher time frames patterns, so I wouldn't sell just yet. There's no signs of weakness. I imagine if Ondas gets a breakout, Palantir breaks out too, but we'll see. It's trying. It should break out right now. And there you go. There's the breakout. All right, let me punch in my order. By the time I punch it in, I'll probably buy higher. There you go. There's the breakout. Should head to 12. What's the next resistance here? Yeah, that's a big breakout. The next resistance. Yeah, 12 to 1250. Yeah, 1250. Then 13. All right, let me go back to the 3-minute time frame. Let me look at Palantir. Palantir coming down. Arcat going up. So it looks like these riskier bets are the ones moving. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, yeah, no, you shouldn't sell just yet. Yeah, you shouldn't sell just. I don't know what you bought. What did you buy, Big Daddy? I'm assuming you bought ONDS. Like I would say 12. Keep it. Let's see if it holds there and breaks higher. All right, moving my stop loss to 1173 to break even because that's where I got filled. I only bought 100 shares. I wasn't gonna go crazy. I should have bought it at open actually. Would have been the best thing to do. I completely forgot about that strategy, but yeah. I told you guys the problem with chasing the breakout is you're gonna get filled higher. I got filled at 1170. I mean, yeah, 1173. But I moved my stop loss to break even, so I'm good. I'm not gonna alert this in the Discord. It would take too long. By the time I punch in the alert into Discord, it's already too late. It's already moved. I could sell right now for a quick $30. All right, I'm about to hit the sell button here, or maybe should I move my stop loss to $12? I think no. I'll move my stop loss here to 1280. So now I'm playing for free. Not 1280, 1180. My bad. 1180. So moving my stop to 1180 right now. I gotta punch in the order. I gotta remove the first order and then the first stop loss order and then put in another one. Screw it. I dumped it. Screw it. I'll take the quick flip. I'll take the quick flip. Yeah, I made I made $31 on the quick flip here. I didn't jump in at open like Big Daddy. Big Daddy, he jumped in at open. I mean, Big Daddy, you should just move us at a stop loss at wherever, you know, wherever the hell you bought. I don't know. I'm assuming you bought it open or something. I chased the breakout for a quick $31, but that's about it. Yeah, I should have bought it open. Oh, that was my bad. I completely forgot about my open strategy. Oh well. You're up $800. I mean, if you want to take the profit, or take some off the table. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna pay myself 500, and then I'll hold the rest for in case it goes higher. Yeah. If you just yeah, I mean that's what I would do. Yeah. So you buy in pre-market or at open around there. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't let it come back down to your average. I've seen that happen. And this is volatile, so it can drop like a big red candle real quick. So if I was you, I'd take some profit, but not all of it. Leave some on the table in case it continues. You're just not gonna time the top though, is if that's what you're trying to do. I've seen that people try to make that mistake of, I'm gonna try and time the top. I don't want to sell right now because I want to time the top. I want to time it exactly before the big, crash. So Bitcoin is green. What? Wait, Bitcoin is green? Oh my God, this is the bottom. If this has to be the bottom, guys. There's no way it isn't. Yeah, it, yeah, this is a big level for ONDS. The $12 level on the daily right here. So it's up to you if you want to sell some or sell all of it or hold for potentially for higher. That's just kind of how it is. You gotta figure out. Well, you should have had a game plan, right? Like when I jumped in and chased here on the break, I told you my game plan live. I told you I'm like, hey, if this breaks out above 1150, I'm gonna have to chase here with a stop loss at the low, and I did. And then it moved in my favor. I moved out my stop loss, and then I just dumped it at 12s for a quick $31 because I only bought 100 shares. I wasn't gonna go nuts. I should have bought it open, but whatever. In hindsight, it's easy to say, oh, I should have done this. Whatever. It's easy to say that. Big bull flag Bitcoin. Yeah, is it a big bull flag on Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin buyers are showing up. I said this over the weekend. I'm like, everyone is so pessimistic. Everyone is so pessimistic about Bitcoin. It's gonna go to 50. It's gonna go to 30. It's gonna go to 45K. You guys remember all those headlines? It's gonna go to 50. It's gonna go lower. As soon as I saw how pessimistic those headlines were, I was like, I think we're gonna bottom here. Because the whole purpose of those headlines. By the way, I did not remove your message, Digaz. I think that was the AI. But anyways, like I was saying, when you see those kinds of headlines that are very pessimistic, that's a signal that we're bottoming out. That's usually the case, historically speaking, because all these press releases just don't make sense. Like now you're being bearish, now you're being super pessimistic and bearish, even though we already tanked from like 129 to where we are now. Like Bitcoin already tanked almost 50% from highs. So why are you being overly pessimistic and bearish when we already dropped, sir? Like that doesn't make like do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I keep saying it's the bottom. I don't think we're gonna go lower. I don't think we're gonna see 50K. I think the big players in the market, they want retail to be scared to buy so that the big boys can load up, and then retail comes back in and chases it, and then they dump it on retail's head. That's my at least my superstition. That's what I believe. But yeah, like I was saying, for ONDS, I mean, Big Daddy, you should have had a game plan. Hey, I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna take the 10%. That's it. I'm just shooting for 10%. Either I make 10% or I set a stop loss set up above my break even and I play for free. Or maybe your take profit was 20%. It has to be realistic, right? It has to be realistic. It can't be something, ridiculous like, oh, I'm going to buy and it's going to go to the moon. I'm so glad about UMAC, RCAT, and ONDS 2 months ago or so under the purple line. Yeah, good job. The purple line strategy works. Works like a charm. That's all it is. It's all about buying at that purple line. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys think it's the bottom? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's the bottom here? Because I think it's the bottom. I think it's the bottom. Like, I'm pretty sure if I go to an IHOP, there's going to be some teenager saying, "Hey, I sold at a loss," and that marks the bottom. Like, that's the bottom right there. When teenagers start saying, "I sold at a loss," that means it's time to buy. And when teenagers say, "I just loaded the top," it's time to sell. True story, by the way. One of my Discord members, he works as a trucker, and he stopped by an IHOP and heard a teenager talk about buying crypto at 100K plus. And as soon as he heard that, as soon as that Discord member, Trucker Jeff, as soon as he heard that, he was like, "Oh hell no!" He looked over his shoulder at the teenager and was like, "Oh hell no!" If that little kid is buying, if he's buying crypto at 100K plus, it's probably over. And it was true. That was the top, unfortunately. When regular people start talking about stocks at an IHOP, you got problems. I already told Trucker Jeff, I'm like, "Hey, go visit the local IHOP, cause maybe we got some news here of a bottom." Also, another thing I want to point out on Bitcoin, I'm seeing divergence. I believe I'm seeing divergence on RSI. I think, right? The price is going down, but the RSI is going up. Isn't that interesting? So that's kind of another reason why I'm like, I think this is a bottom. I just don't see how we go lower. This looks like a bottom right here. It's not behaving like usual. Um, this is a big support level here. 60s is a big level. Right here in the past, it was a top. We went sideways around 60s back then before the big bull run to 126,000. And the RSI is historically speaking, this is a big RSI support level. Look at that. Look at that RSI down here. Every time we've come down this low to the under 30 RSI, it's always been the bottom. Every single time, every single time, every single big crash, this has marked the bottom. This is RSI support on the monthly, which is historically, like I said, a big, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a big level, but it's also a big level with strength because it's a monthly time frame. If this was like a 1 second time frame, it would be a really weak support level. But this is I think this is bottom. I keep calling bottom, and maybe I'm wrong, but goddamn, I just don't see how it's not bottom. This would, if we tank below 60s, we would have to go into like the worst. We might be headed for like a year or two long. Yeah, a year plus bear market or something. It would just be too crazy. That would be bad. We would be headed towards a bear market that lasts longer than a year, is in my opinion. Also, keep in mind, I want you to take note. Bitcoin here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red months, no green months at all. That's never happened. We've never had that many red months without a green uh, candle, right? Here, 3 red months, 2 green months, 3 red months, 1 green month. Like, we've never had just 5 months straight of just dropping. So that tells me that when we recover, it should be a V shape in the on the monthly, which of course it seems cool, like, oh, it's a V shape, but no, 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 no. It's a monthly time frame, so it's going to be a while. I'm really thinking this is the bottom. We're at the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame as well, and buyers are showing up here. And yeah, so buyers always show up at around that white line on the 200 moving average for the weekly time frame. So it's kind of all lining up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. A lot of people predicted we were going to tank today. And as soon, like I said, I was like, no, I believe this is the bottom. I strongly believe that this should be green. This should be green. And I'm waiting for the big breakout above 70K, because then we can start going. Then you can start hammering. You can start hammering calls all day at that point. You can go nuts. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm bullish, cautiously bullish. Let me put it that way. But I need to see Bitcoin break above 70K. That would confirm to me, like, yeah, I think this is the bottom. That like this is it. There's no way it's not at that point. It would be a change in behavior. For what stocks you're talking about, that's at the bottom. I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about Bitcoin as a whole, like just Bitcoin itself. BBAI earnings today. Oh, good luck to BBAI. That thing is probably gonna do nothing, is what I would expect. ONDS, it's needs to break 12s here, and it'll go to 1250. So I don't know if Big Daddy's still holding, but this is why I said, hey, take some and then hold some. Pay yourself something. Like, hey, I just held. Let me take a quick 100 off the table and buy myself a Crave case from White Castle or something, or a steak dinner, whatever, and then hold the rest. Like, don't be so greedy, guys. But people like being greedy. That's just how that's what the market. Oh my God, Nvidia's finding buyers right now. Whoa, 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 whoa! Nvidia finding buyers at 200 moving average. Oh hell no! I'm buying leaps on that. Forget Palantir. I'm about to alert leaps. I forgot about this. All right, I'm buying 2 leaps here at the 200 moving average for Nvidia. That is a hell of an opportunity. I should have bought them at open, whatever. I'm buying 2 here. This is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer right here. Let me go. Am I going 1,000 days out or am I going 690 days out? Well, 690 days out is cheaper. No, 1,000 days out is actually, wow. The bid and ask spread for 1,000 days out for Nvidia leaps, they're not. The bid and ask spread is so tight here. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm buying 2. Limit order. Let's see if I can get filled at the mid. I don't want to get filled at the ask. Okay, so I'm about to alert December 15, 2028, 1,019 days expiration. 2 Nvidia leaps, 180 strike. You can go deep in the money if you want, but this is, wait, should I go deep? No. I'm fine. All right, let's see if I get filled here. Probably not going to get filled though. Oh no, I got filled in. Wow, okay. I got filled immediately. Okay, sure. All right, so in at 64.30. 2 leaps Nvidia. Let me make sure to, I need to alert that in the options room for the Discord. 2 Nvidia leaps. 2028 December 15 expiration. And what am I missing? Oh, 180 strike, 64.30. In at 64.30. See, this is when you want to start buying calls, not at the top. That's the mistake people make. I'm going to buy calls at the top. Woo! That's silly. This is when you want to buy calls when it's discounted. Especially after they keep having good earnings and tanking. It's so stupid. 180 strike. Let me add everyone. Boom. That's the professional move. You buy low, sell high, not buy high and sell low, right? Imagine if I alerted leaps at 212, I'd look like an idiot. Imagine if I alerted leaps up here at 192, I'd look like a moron. Right? It's stuck in a range here. Look at that. It's been stuck in this range since July of last year. This is just a classic buy low, sell high. So I'm buying 2 leaps, no questions asked. I bought 1,000 days for the extra safety net of having plenty of time on these leaps. Plenty of time Time is your friend when it comes to leaps. Yeah, I rarely alert calls, but when I do, you better believe it makes sense. Again, imagine if I alerted leaps at 190. Woo! Don't worry, guys, we're going to the moon. Imagine I alerted leaps at 200 plus. Hey guys, we're going to 300. Woo! Nah, man, you can't be thinking like that in the markets. Buy low, sell high. I'm very happy right now. I love Nvidia at the 200 moving average here on the daily. Historically speaking, that's always a good buy opportunity. Look at that. Here, good buy opportunity. Here, good buy opportunity. It's always a good. Look at this. It rarely goes under that white line. When it does go to it, it's opportunity. And if you got the money as far out as you can buy them, 2028 December 15 expiry. I didn't even know they had 1,000 days out. I think that's something new this year or something. Because back then it was only like 700 days out, 2 years out or something. But being able to buy these as that far out, it's just gonna make it easier for me to make money on the way up. Whoever got UMAC and RCAT with me about 2 months ago, we winning big. I've been in UMAC and ONDS, dollar cost average, of course. Huge bounce. Yeah, ONDS also got that in my retirement account. Shout out to Jomar Rivera. So we should not swing trade it. Let me just check. Yeah, I got my Nvidia leaps. I'm up $15. Woo! Yeah, I'm not gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna hold those leaps. Oh yeah, yeah, those Nvidia leaps that I just alerted, look to sell them at 190. That's a $10 move. $10 times 50 delta, let's say that's 500. That's $1,000 on both, I think. Probably a little more. I guess it depends on how much. We'll see. It depends on how fast it moves and how long it takes. Yeah, how long it takes to get there. And theta should be low if I recall, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, we should be able to make like 1,000 if we're just looking to trade the range. I probably could have bought 3, maybe. Whatever. All right, let's go back to Sybil. Sybil, look at Sybil, guys. Don't sleep on Sybil. Nobody wants it when it's down here nice and cheap. And this thing loves to pump and dump. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, dump, dump. Super high risk penny stock, by the way. Not for you if you can't handle pain. All right, just saying that now. Redwire ONDS is beautiful. Man, shout out to Big Daddy. He bought it right at open. I didn't. I was just kind of like, let's wait and see what Bitcoin does. I need Bitcoin to show me some signs here. You guys will eventually see me be very bullish. Like you'll see me buying 1,000 shares at a time once I really start getting nuts. Right now, again, I'm gonna play more defensive. I'll get more aggressive when the time comes. But yeah, buyers are showing up today. This is why I said like I don't believe we're gonna break down. I think retail, I think regular people like me and you that are not as smart as us, they want things to go down to 50K. They believe it so strongly that they don't even want to buy. So right now it's just a smart money buying. That's what I believe. How much are leaps? I don't know much about leaps. Leaps are 6K for Nvidia at least. It depends on the stock. Some are cheaper. But yeah, like 6K. So usually like a third of the price of the actual, if you were to outright buy 100 shares of Nvidia, it's cheaper that way to own 100 shares. But if you don't know anything about leaps, don't touch them right now because you might screw it up. I've had Discord members try to buy leaps and then they end up buying short-term dated calls or they sold the leap. So yeah, and then they have to buy it back at a loss because it's like, oh, it moved. So yeah, just be very careful. If you don't know how to buy leaps, be careful. Don't, because I've had people in my Discord not reach out to me and ask me questions. Like, reach out to me if you have questions, God damn it. What the hell is the point, I'm not Zip Trader you. I'm not just going to sit there and not talk to you. I'm here to help you out. So I've had people ask me, Lana and the others, but too many names to remember. How much are leaps? Oil popping off. Check out REI. Shout out to Christos. I love how people are sleeping on SoundHound. Didn't SoundHound bounce here? I mean, I mean, can you really sleep on SoundHound? I mean, people are sleeping on everything right now. Yeah, people are sleeping on Nvidia right now at the bottom, at that very obvious low. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, a lot of people are going to sleep on a lot of stocks. Let me put it that way. I would say people are sleeping on Sybil. Like, sir, Sybil works with the Department of War, I guess, if you want to call it that. And they have growing revenues, but they are a penny stock, so super risky, but it has a classic pump and dump pattern because that's what it does. That's what the market is. It's just pump and dumps. And I mean, I've been making a lot of money on this one since 2022, not 2021. In 2021, I bought this at the top and then held the bag all the way down because I was an idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, you could say they're sleeping. I mean, people are sleeping on Bitcoin. People are sleeping on APLD. I think I still believe APLD is going to go to 50 then 100. It's just not going to happen right now in these market conditions. But I mean, buyers are showing up for APLD right now, and that's awesome. Did I sell a put? Oh, no, I didn't sell puts. I sold covered calls. So I'm good on that. Look at this. Buyers showed up big today. This is it, guys. This is the bottom. I love this. I know a lot of people have been, upset that we're not moving up, that we're just trading in a range, not going anywhere. And you can't really make a lot of money off of your swing trades if we aren't, in a bull run. In a bull run, everyone's a genius. Everything keeps going up, right? But yeah, I get it. I get people aren't happy. I'm not happy either. It kind of sucks to only sell covered calls and puts every week to try to at least make something. But yeah, at this point, we're positioned very well on the stocks that we like, and we're still positioning ourselves in Nvidia leaps or Palantir leaps. Yes, SoundHound had a good earning. SoundHound keeps having good earnings, and people still sleep on it. So I think we're gonna be fine on SoundHound. Just people, a lot of people in the Discord bought SoundHound with me, and yeah, they're holding at 11s, so they're probably not feeling too good. Bitcoin up 3%, man. If this breaks above 70K, watch out. I'm gonna turn into a different person. I'm gonna tell you like, hey guys, 1,000 shares, SoundHound, flipping it here for a quick 100. I'm just gonna dude. Some of you may have forgotten what a bull run is like, but I mean, if you guys have been in the Discord, we make thousands of dollars every day. I think some of you have forgotten. Like we were making thousands. Like it was insane. Like we would get into a trade and immediately make like $200. Like don't forget. In a bull run, it's the opposite. You start making hella money. It's just a money printer. But yeah, people forget that because they're so, oh no, it's over. We just keep tanking. They forget so quickly how awesome a bull run is. How about Mara? Sybil is fact super sleeper. I wouldn't sell Mara. I'd buy Mara. Let me look at Mara. I think Mara, isn't that the one that one? Let me see. Yeah, it needs to break above 10, I assume. Yeah. So Mara, I think if you want to buy it, I wouldn't blame you. And you would look for the breakout above 10. The breakout above 10 would send it to like 12s, which would be about, what, 30% almost from where it is right now. So it's a good risk to reward ratio if you want to set a stop loss at the low of today. I don't blame you, but that would be the play right there if you're looking for the short-term 30% swing. If you're looking for a longer swing, you would hold for the 200 moving average, which is about 14 to 15, which would be about 50%. So it's up to you, man. I tell people you got to have a strategy. You got to have everything has to be deliberate. I have a whiteboard. I have a notebook whiteboard. So it's a little notebook, and you just write in it with a marker, like it's a whiteboard. And I'll write down my game plan. Hey, today I'm going to buy Nvidia Leaps 180 strike. I don't care what price, but I'm going to try and buy at the mid and not at the ask. And I'm going to buy 2 to 3 and like I game plan. And my sell target is 190. Like that's it. That's my game plan. I'm good. I'm not concerned about anything. I'm not sitting here thinking, should I take profit? Should I sell? What should I, like, no. I'm already in. I'm ready for the day. I need Nvidia. That's it. Like I got my game plan. So that's all I'm going to say. Way too many people I've noticed, even in the Discord, even Trucker Jeff or even Joey Shaw, they don't have a game plan. Like they just, I guess, play it by ear. But and that's just kind of silly. Like, have a game plan. That's like playing chess and just moving your pieces randomly. And then you get checkmated and you're like, oh my god, why did I get checkmated? Oh, maybe because you're not paying attention to your defense because you're just randomly moving your pieces and not paying attention to what your opponent is doing. Guess what? When you start having strategy in chess, you start winning more. Surprise, surprise. That's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. Just to use chess as a. I played chess all day yesterday, so that's why I used the analogy. Finally made it to 900 elo. I think I climbed like 150 elo, I think, on both accounts. So I'm probably going to take today off and do some studying on the physical chessboard that I bought. And then I'm going to play a ton. I think I played 250 games yesterday of Bullet. So I'm probably going to play 250 games tomorrow. I do this every month. At the beginning of every month for the first 5 days, I just play and study a lot of chess. And then I move on to other projects. So well on my way to 1,000 elo, and then I'll probably take a break. Riot stock, I sold puts. We're in the green on our calls here on NVIDIA, not by much, but that's nice to see. I think right now, before I end this stream, because I think it's almost been an hour, before I end the stream, let me check. How long has it been? It's been 51 minutes. Before I end the stream, I'm just going to end it on, here are the stocks that I would buy right now while you have the chance to get in nice and cheap. ONDS. I don't know about, I can't, no, not Rich Tech Robotics. ONDS, ASTS, I believe is at the purple line. Yes, it's close to the purple line. You can see, can you see it? Let me remove the damn MACD. Get out of here, MACD. We don't need you. You're garbage. Get out of here, RSI. All right, so yeah, you can see here, it comes down to the purple line, bounces huge, purple line, bounces huge. Here we are again, nobody wants it down here. I think ASTS leaps or shares, up to you. That is a buy, sell target of 130 plus. Palantir leaps with a sell target of 160, 180, and 200. Again, these are all swing trades, so you got to be patient with them. Riot stock, I think, is a buy for a sell target of 20 to 24. Sybil is a accumulated dollar cost average into it, but don't go too big. And hold for 006, 009, and or triple, no, yeah, 006, 009, and 0.0122. Yeah. Man, I get confused with those triple zeros and 00 penny stocks. NVIDIA leaps, hold for 190 plus. NVTS holding up very well here. I think this is going to get a big breakout to back to 15 to 17 in the bull run. So this is just a dollar cost average accumulate here in the range, and eventually it'll get the big breakout and it'll go to the moon. Again, swing trades, they're going to take a while to play out. APLD, look at this bad boy. It's at the purple line. Every time it comes down here, it's been a huge buy opportunity back to the highs of 42. So APLD, it's a huge buying opportunity right here where it's at. Sell target of 50 to 100. Again, the longer you hold, the more you're going to make. That also means you got to be very patient if you're going to hold for the $100 price target, because it might not happen right away. SoFi, that's a buy and hold dollar cost average into for $30 price target. You'll notice a lot of these plays, they're so cheap that when we recover, you're just going to make hand over fist money on the recovery. I don't care. I like IonQ, but it's an expensive stock. You can buy cheaper stock and make more. Like, buy IonQ or buy APLD, buy IonQ or NVTS. If I'm going to take risk, I might as well just buy NVTS. At least there's more potential for more return on the recovery for NVTS. So I like IonQ, but there's other plays that would net me more profit. Let me put it that way. SoundHound, that's another one, super cheap. Sell target of 12, 15, 18, and 20, if I recall. I like uranium. I think it's at the purple line. No, I like uranium, but let's see if it comes down to the white line. Yeah, because it's, wait for the white line at around. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's NBIS. Get the hell out of here, NBIS. What are you doing here? I like uranium at the purple line, but it might not come down there. It's holding up at the support level at 15, so keep an eye on that one, but I'm not going to give it the buy signal just yet. Bitcoin up 4%. Let's see if it breaks 70K. And there's so many more other plays, I'm sure. I can't, be in every single play. But I'm sure, Kratos is a good one too. I'm going to have to do my due diligence on that one. I'm gonna have to do some more due diligence on a lot of these plays. Mara, like there's opportunity everywhere. I'm just giving you the ones that I think are safest and best. Like you would never hear me tell you, hey guys, Hims, woo. If I told you to buy Hims at the purple line, you'd be down from 48 to 13. You'd be absolutely destroyed. And the reason I never alert Hims and I never will alert Hims, because it's a healthcare stock, and I have a rule: no healthcare stocks. I'll leave it at that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Look out for the 3 videos that I make usually, every day. And I'll probably make a video on NBIS and some of these other stocks that I don't know about, because I need to do research on companies so that I know what the hell I'm getting into, so that I have the confidence to buy and hold. Some of you might know your stock very well, but I don't know it. And I might know a stock that you don't know very well, but I know it's like the back of my hand. So, I kind of have to get on your level, so to speak, because I'm always going to, I'm human. I'm going to be afraid to buy something that I just don't know. That's just how it is. So I'm going to do some research on Arquette as well, because that thing Arquette and ONDS today, they ran. If you're still holding ONDS and Arquette, I would just continue to hold. There's no reason to sell. All right, I'll leave it at that, guys. I'll see you in